Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Leonard, and today I'm so excited about this video. I'm excited about all of my videos, but today, as you already seen by the title, we're going to be reading Wild Love by Elsie Silver. So, fun fact, I have never read a single Elsie Silver book. I know that I'm not doing my job as I should, because how can I consider myself a booktuber if I haven't read a single Elsie Silver book? I'm sorry. But today we're going to redeem that. So if you guys don't know, Wild Love has just came out, I think 2 weeks ago, I'm not really sure, but in April. And today is the 29th of April, so we're still in the month. And I bought it, and this book has just been staring at me every day, all the time. So I thought, why not do a reading vlog? I haven't done a reading vlog in so long. So yeah, let's do a reading vlog. I have no idea about what this book's about. Oscar wanted to say hi. Wait. Hi. 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 Okay. I only know that it's about cowboys. And that's it. So let's read the blurb together for the first time. She's been driving him wild for years, the kind of wild that comes with wanting your best friend's little sister and knowing you can have her. Forbes may have labeled Ford Grant the world's hottest billionaire, but all he cares about is escaping the press and opening a recording studio in the gorgeous small town Rose Hill. Something that comes to a screeching halt when he ends up face to face with a young girl who claims he's her biological father. After years of living in the city, Rosie comes back into town like a storm. Beautiful, messy, and chaotic. One wide-eyed, desperate plea for a job is all it takes for Ford to hire her. He vows to keep her at arm's length. But with her, verbal sparring is a type of foreplay, friction that soon turns to blistering heat. Ford knows damn well he shouldn't cross this line, but shouldn't and can are two different things. And the only thing he truly can do is resist her. Okay. I don't know how I feel about this. It isn't a very enticing or enthusiastic blurb, but I'm trusting you guys. If you guys are all obsessed with Elsie Silver, then I trust you guys. And let's see.
Getting sprung. We used to dance the night away, hang out the whole next day.
Hi guys, so it's the next day, and yesterday I read to page 69 of Wild Love. So what happened this far? We got to meet Ford, and he just won hottest billionaire or something, and he moved back to Rose Hill because he wants to start a music company or a music studio, something along those lines. And then he's talking with his best friend West, and then a girl shows up and she says that she's Ford's daughter, and pretty much she goes and moves in with Ford because her father has just died and her mother is depressed and she needs to go to a clinic to get better. And so she's moving in with Ford. Then we also met Rosie. Rosie is West's little sister, I think. And she lives in the city, she lives with her boyfriend, she has a job, at some big company or something like that. And then she is sexually harassed by her boss, and then she's fired. her relationship isn't going that well, so she moves back to Rose Hill. I mean, she goes back to Rose Hill, not really knowing when she's going to come back or even if she's going to come back. And then she and Ford like meet in, I think, I'm not sure, that Ford has a little crush on her since they were teenagers, because Ford used to go to Rose Hill every summer for 2 months. And I think that I haven't really understood that part. I don't know if Rosie has a crush now or had a crush also when they were teenagers. I still haven't figured that part out. And then so now just they have a lot of banter with each other, but Ford gets really shy with her. And now Rosie is starting to work for Ford. I think that she's going to be like his assistant for now. I'm not really sure, but she's really scared because she has some feelings for him, but she was sexually harassed at her previous job, so like she's a bit scared about that. And yeah, that's how it's going so far. I don't know how, like, I like it, but it's not like amazing, you know?
Having fun.
Said something about since they're working together. I mean, I can't really look at you guys right now because he said that since they're at work, they need to like be professional and work, and so now they've started exchanging emails, and it's just so funny. I'm literally laughing out loud at the beach. I'll read you guys a sentence here, an email. So pretty much. Here, Rosie says, and you need to add a closing greeting to your email signature, otherwise people will know you're a total dick. And then Ford answers, I don't especially care if any people think I'm a dick. Have a happy dick who's royal dickness. Like, they're just the funniest, and I love them as a couple. Like, I cannot wait for them to start being together.
Mine, now it's yours. Take me back once more. Summer love, sweet joy. Where did you go?
Page 298, and I've been like loving this book right now. I don't know why, but the characters are just speaking to me. I think that I'm finally making a connection to them and to the story, but something just happened and I'm just like, why? There's no need to. So like, I've already talked about how their relationship works, like they're really bickering with each other. Also, I didn't mention this before, but they had their first kiss. So good. It was so good. Ryan, which was Rosie's boyfriend, went to Rose Hill to see her, and then they pretty much broke up, but Ford didn't know that, and then he just kissed her. They were at a restaurant. He was just bickering with Ryan, and then Rosie wanted to talk to him about something, like pretty much yelled at him for being so mean to Ryan, and then they kissed. It was like amazing. I loved it. Ford just continues to overthink everything about their relationship, and I love the trio, Ford, Rosie, and Cora. I just love them so much when they're together. They form just such a cute little family. But now, West is just really overthinking this whole like relationship thing, as well as Rosie, and so they've decided in between the lines to just keep it professional. And I'm just like so frustrated because I just want them to be together. I just want them to be a family, honestly. Now just Ford and Cora went to the city to visit Cora's mother, and the emails that Ford and Rosie exchanged was just merely professional. And I'm just like, please, I don't want it like that. But either way, Ford just came back and he walked into his office, and Rosie was there talking with like this painter. He was flirting with Rosie, or like attempting to flirt, and then Ford just feels really possessive and jealous and like, please, I just want them to be together. But at the same time, the book has 400 and something pages, so I don't know if there will be a third act breakup, because they're not even together. I don't know if I want there to be a third act breakup, to be honest, but I don't know what will happen, because like Elsie Silver wouldn't be putting 100 plus pages of them just being a cutesy little happy couple. It's a new day, and I only have 6 chapters left of Wild Love. So I'm on page 363, and Ford has just Wes that he loves, or like he's in love with Rosie, and then they're starting to date, or like dating. And so happy, because Wes was just so happy for them. He was like, yeah man, I knew it, like you guys were the only ones who didn't know that you were like in love with each other. And I'm so happy. I don't want this to end. I'm starting to really like the story, and I really don't want it to end. And I know that Wild Eyes only comes out later in the year, I think in September, and like I'm not ready for this to end, but I'm going to finish today, obviously. I'm on page 386. Pretty much, Ford and Rosie were at this event, and Rosie found out that Ford was doing something so that Stan, her old boss, lost his company, empire, or something like that. I'm not really sure what Stan had, but he's like company, I think. And he is pretty much buying every single building where Stan's company was, or like was starting to form, whatever. Not really sure about that, but that doesn't matter. And Rosie's just feeling really bad because Ford's spending a lot of money on her, and this is what Ford said. You are worth every fucking penny. I'm careful with my money. I'm downright philanthropic. But this isn't a game. I'm in love with you. This is pocket change compared to what I'd be happy to spend on you. There's no price too high to watch this household pay for every moment of misery and self-doubt he caused you. I think I'm in love with Ford. Like, to be completely honest, I think I'm in love with him. I don't want to end, like, I have this much left. Like 50 pages left. If so, I don't want to end, guys. I don't want to end. I'm on page 426, and we've had our title drop. I'm going to read you guys the sentence. It says, I left all safe bets behind, Ford. I don't want a safe relationship. I don't want a safe love. I want messy and snarky, and I want a wild love. I mean, we've had a sort of a third act breakup too. I'm not going to consider it a third act breakup, because it wasn't really a third act breakup. Pretty much, Rosie found out that West was the one handling the eviction letters to Stan, and then he got arrested for fighting with Stan. And Rosie got really upset with Ford for like putting her brother on the line like that, because he has 2 kids and blah blah blah. But it took literally a chapter to get over it. So like, I'm not going to consider it a third act breakup, but I'm almost done with it. I have 21 pages left. I don't want to finish, guys. I genuinely don't want to finish this. But yeah, that's my little update for now.
The days we were young, wild and free, basic getting sprung. We used to dance the night away, hang out the whole next day, laughing, having fun. Summer love, you have no idea what you did to me.
I finished Wild Love. Oh my god. I think I'm in love with Ford. Okay, so let's just review the last chapters that I read. So pretty much they got together, obviously. Marilyn, which is Cora's mother, came back. She wasn't in a hospice, but like the psychiatric institution where she was, she came back and she decided that she wanted to move into Rose Hill. And then on the epilogue, guys, Ford asked Rose to marry him, which I just love them so much. You know, I think I've mentioned this before, but there was a porch, something like that, and Rose thought that the porch belonged to her family, but it belonged to Ford's family, or like it wasn't the property of Ford's family or Ford's property, something like that. And he pretty much gave her the porch, and he gave her half his company, and he named the company after her. So the company's name, or like record thing he's trying to build, the name is Wild Rose. Wild Rose, guys. I love Ford. So final thoughts. It took me a little bit to get into the characters and into the story, but once I was in, I was locked in. I pretty much read the entire book in 2 days. Now, I love Ford. If Ford was a real man, I would fight for him. I would legitimately fight for him. I want him to be mine. I love Rose. I love them together. I loved everything. But it's not a 5 stars because, again, it took me a while to get into the characters. So I'm going to land at like a 4.5. Yeah, that's it. That's my final rating, 4.5. That's it for today's video. I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video very, very soon. Bye!